your suspension seriously on your 1997 through 2006 TJ Wrangler, you'll need some components to achieve that goal, and this TerraFlex Pro LCG front upper control arm bracket for the driver's side will be one of those. Now, this will be a great option for the TJ owner who has a 3 to 5 inch lift on their rig and is looking to convert their suspension to a 4-link, but also needs to add those control arms to the front to balance the suspension for optimal performance. Now, this bracket here will allow you to properly mount up the longer control arms that you may be looking to add because of the drastic improvement that they make when it comes to off-road driving. The benefits around a long arm kit, and more specifically this bracket, will be tailored to the advanced off-roader, the frequent trail rider, and the TJ owner who's not afraid to do some fab work to customize their performance. Long arm kits are top tier when it comes to more advanced suspension, considering the drastic improvement in articulation and drivability after lifting your Wrangler thanks to the lengthened construction. They're also going to help with stability and handling in off-road situations thanks to the flattened and corrected angles, but in order to achieve that, it requires you to relocate the mounting points for your control arms, which is where this comes into play. This bracket will be custom made to fab to your frame so you can dial in your suspension angles so the bushings on your control arms aren't going to be stressed when they're at full droop when you're articulating off-road, and they will hold up well, not be stressed out when any of that shock load is being transferred through them. Now, this bracket here is going to be made of a CNC laser cut and precision bent 1/4 inch steel, allowing for a proper fit and a snug fit on the frame. Now, the thickness of the steel here is going to allow this bracket a lot of strength to hold up to really whatever abuse that your TJ is going to see, and it will have a black powder coat on top to prevent any rusting on the surface of the bracket. I do also want to mention again that this is not going to be a bolt-on solution. This will require cutting and welding to your TJ's frame, so just keep that in mind while you're checking this out. Now, this will come in at about $85, which is pretty average and even towards the lower side of the spectrum for control arm mounts. Compared to others on the page, these are specifically made for the LCG long control arms and will be made with a lot of intention behind the design, with the thick build and the powder coat, making them a solid and reliable way to piece together your long arm kit. This install is going to be a 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and I highly recommend that you have a good amount of mechanical know-how, including welding, in order to tackle this job yourself or to take your TJ to a local trusted shop. Now, I would also say if you are going to tackle this yourself, if you do have that know-how, with the correct tools and setup, you should be looking at about 2 hours to get this mounted up, in addition to removing the factory bracket from the frame. And I also do want to mention that after this is installed and your control arms are mounted up, an alignment is necessary in order to achieve the correct performance. So that is going to wrap it up for my review on the TerraFlex Pro LCG front upper control arm bracket for the driver's side, fitting all 1997 through 2006 TJ Wranglers, and you can find this right here at extremeterrain.com.